Good evening, basketball fans, and we send a hearty welcome to you all from Mosinee, as it is non-conference girls basketball here on Zaleski Sports. Our first day or second day where we are fully into the winter season. It is boys basketball opening night. Hockey got started over the weekend. Girls basketball now in their second full week of games, and we have a doozy here in non-conference basketball tonight. It is two powerhouses in the northern half of Wisconsin as Mosinee hosts Neillsville. My name is Mike Levin, Brayton Bolus on the production side of things tonight, and you look at these two teams, both teams expecting to go very deep, if not make it to the Resch Center at the end of the season, but both teams are going to have some tough roads to get there. Neillsville coming in 2-0, wins over Bangor, and a dominating performance to start the season over McDonald Central, a perennial power on the other side of the Clover Belt. Mosinee comes in 1-1. They beat Poynette, but before that they had a tough game in the loss to Wittenberg-Burnhamwood. Before they jump into conference play next week, they'll start conference play with Rhinelander in a little over a week's time, if my memory is serving correctly. You look at these two teams, again, both teams well coached. Both teams play very strong defense. A little bit of height advantage probably for Mosinee. You look at players like Payson Stoffel at 6'1", Addie Henrik at 5'9", Bridget Fry 5'10", Abby Clues 5'10", Alexia Borisenko 5'11". Mosinee, a tall, long-armed team that does a good job disrupting passing lanes for Coach Josh Howe. On the other side for Neillsville, no introduction necessary for John Geyer. Last week became the 21st coach in WIAA girls basketball history and the 6th active coach to reach the 500-win platform, or plateau. He's now at 501. As one of the legends of Wisconsin girls basketball. As the music stops, clock winds down, we're going to get ready to turn things over to our public address. Just a few seconds on the clock. So we get set for this one. Neillsville dominated the JV game, winning convincingly. They're hoping the varsity can try and match that in non-conference action. This game, one of, if my memory is correct, 9 games tonight. Give you guys updates for those games at halftime. That being said, we're going to get ready to turn things over to our public address.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Mosinee High School for tonight's matchup between the Neillsville Warriors and your Mosinee Indians. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to please stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of the national anthem.
Our anthem concludes. We're moments away from the opening tip. Let's take a look at our starting lineups. We'll start with our visitors off to our left, the Warriors of Neillsville. In their lineup will be a junior number 12, Layla Walk. A junior number 14, Maddie Dable. Number 30, junior Braylon Anding. A junior number 31, Tessa Warren. And senior number 34, Jessica Kuhn. And Walk, Dable, Anding, Warren, and Kuhn for John Geyer and the Neillsville Warriors. On the other side, to our right for Mosinee and Coach Josh Howe. He will line up as follows. A forward, number 3, a 5'10 junior, Abby Clues. At forward, a 5'10 junior, number 10, Bridget Fry. At guard, a 5'6 sophomore, number 22, Peyton Jersley. At guard, a 5'9 junior, number 34, Eddie Henrik. And at forward, a 6'1 freshman, number 44, Payson Stoffel. Again, Clues, Fry, Jersley, Henrik, and Stoffel for Mosinee. Neillsville in their red jerseys, the gray numbers, white lettering, gray stripes. They will go left to right in the first half looking at your screen. Mosinee in their white uniforms, violet numbers and letters, silver stripes down the side. They'll go right to left looking at your screen. Opening tip brought to you tonight by Seifert Electric, servicing Central Wisconsin with the best in residential, commercial, and industrial electrical services. From simple jobs, new construction, thermal imaging projects to identify electrical problems. For all of your electrical needs, look to Seifert Electric. Stoffel will jump against Walk. Ball is up, and Walk didn't even try and jump, and Mosinee gets first possession. Might be the first time I've ever seen a player not even think about leaping for that opening tip. Jersley has it against this 2-3 zone that Neillsville has run to pretty much perfection for the better part of a quarter century. Long skip Henrik. Jersley. Walk and Dable at the top of that 2-3 to the baseline for Clues on the cut. Tipped away and recovered by Fry. Henrik finds Jersley. Stoffel on the high post, and she's get bumped, and a foul call to get things going. That'll be Layla Walk getting her first personal, the team's first. Baseline left, Henrik will inbound it over the top to Jersley. Mosinee's going to take their time to try and break down this zone. Jersley and Henrik playing catch. Henrik on the wing to the corner it goes. Clues thought about it. Into the block for Stoffel. Squares up, not there. And she's going to call for a double dribble. Yep. She backed it down, picked up her dribble, put it down one more time, and turns it over. First turnover of the night. 45 seconds in as Dable will run point. Gets that one over to Anding. And now Kuhn on the wing. Mosinee man-to-man. Underneath for Warren. Kick back out. Walk, pump, fake, and drive. Right back, Warren bobbles it and can't handle it, out of bounds. An unforced error that time and a turnover for the Warriors. Minute gone by. As some full court pressure by Neillsville. Baseball pass across, or a softball pass. Jersley gets it back from Fry. Henrik just outside the free throw line for Stoffel. Fry in the corner, underneath Stoffel on the block, steps through, goes up, and is fouled and will shoot two. Be the first foul on Tessa Warren, team second, and Payson Stoffel to the line to shoot two. You can tell, gets her effort early on to get the freshman the basketball in the post. Backspin free throw is up and through, and we have a score. Minute 17 in. 1-0 Mosinee. That one in and out. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Warren. And Mosinee will keep the basketball. Baseline left, over the top it goes, Jersley. Stoffel just outside, top of the circle. Right back to Peyton Jersley. Henrik High post, dangerous pass. Stoffel has it. One dribbling out to the corner for Fry. Fry head down, gets it back out Jersley, and they'll reset. War in the middle of the bottom three in this 2-3. Fry at the high post, turning the corner. Is blocked, and then it hits her. And she was on the ground. It was blocked. I think that was Braylon Anding who was the one who got most of that basketball, and it landed on the heel of Fry as she was on the ground. Jersley will pick up Dable full court. Walk guarded by Henrik. She'll get a dribble handoff, trying to step through, and it'll draw a foul on Clues. Be the first one on Abby Clues and the team's first. Baseline left inbound for the Warriors. As Kuhn will inbound. Mid-paint, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds, last touched by Warren. Might as well our friends at All Roads Real Estate in Mosinee brings you a great blend of experience and knowledge. Local realtors who support the community, schools, and programs for buying, selling, renting, or commercial. Let All Roads Real Estate lead you home. Henrik will pull up for three on the wing. That one off to the left, no good and out of bounds. As Neillsville will take possession. So waiting for our first made field goal of the night. 2:12 into the game. Our official chases down the basketball in the hallway. Neillsville had a press break ready, but Mosinee didn't come out in a press. Jershey will pick up three-quarter court on Maddie Dable. That'll be the matchup to watch. Couple of screens, and they'll switch. Fry now trying to guard her. Squares up, turnaround jumper is good. Maddie Dable with two. Leading scorer. A chance to set some records at Neillsville by the time she's done. What a pass. Clues gets free underneath. Can't finish. Gets her own rebound. Back up on the right and scores. Clues gets 2 points and a rebound. As Dable again picked up full three-quarter court by Jersley over to Anding. Now Warren outside the three-point line, guarded by Stoffel. A lot of hand checking. Kuhn right wing three. It's on line and it's too strong. Rebound will bounce all the way out to Clues. And she'll outlet to Jersley. Jersley bounces to Henrik and they get into the front court. And then she has her pocket picked, gets it back, and then that one tipped away, and eventually she was on the sideline. Mosinee will keep the basketball, so it ends up not being a turnover. Stoffel will inbound on the side. 14:34 to go, 3-2 Mosinee. Inbound goes to Henrik. To Payson Stoffel. Lob over the top, and Jershey's able to outmuscle Dable and bring it back. Fry just inside the arc, right back to Jersley as Henrik will set up high post and now head out to the wing as they work on breaking down this zone. Wing at Jersley, Henrik at the free throw line. Underneath, Clues gets free, poked away, beautifully done by the senior Jessica Kuhn. Forces the jump ball and the turnover as we'll get a sub in. That will be freshman Eden Marg, number 43. She's lined up right now. She's setting the screen, getting into the post. Dable guarded tightly by Jershey on the left wing. Triple threat and a jab over to Walk. Walk gets by Stoffel, steps through contact, blocked, but a foul called on the body. 2 free throws on the way. So get Henrik will pick up her first. We'll get Megan Troy checking into the game. Because I don't know what. They shouldn't be subbing now. It's 2 free throws. Walk will shoot 2. So they waved in the subs before the first free throw. And the first one is good. 3-3. That one no good. Rebound Fry. Also in the game, Brooklyn Dillenbeck, number 12, as she'll get it now on the left side. Back out to Jerschley. Now Troy. Long skip Jerschley. She thought about the catch and shoot. She'll turn the corner. Go to the cup. Goes up. Leaves a shot short. Rebound to Stoffel. Poked out of bounds. Last touch, Neillsville. As Emerson Ormond will check in, number 24 for the Warriors. Troy will inbound, baseline right. Mid-paint, Stoffel, turnaround jumper will fall through. 5-4, or 5-3, Mosinee. As that one is good. And there's the steal. Walk, no good. Rebound, Dillenbeck. And another almost turned over. Troy underhands it to Fry. Jerschley. Troy, 12-footer, or 8-footer, I should say, no good. Rebound, she chases it down herself. Another chance for Mosinee. Dillenbeck turns the corner. Being hand-checked by Walk. Long skip near corner. Troy goes baseline. Little floater. Will not fall. Rebound. Fry goes back up. No. Rebound eventually taken by Ending. Walk. Or for Ormond. Spins away. Steps through. Goes up. Can't finish. Stoffel the board. Dillenbeck to Troy. Dillenbeck drives. Little runner. Off back iron. No. Rebound, but stepping on the line was marred. I have six. Henrik goes up and scores. Her first points. 7-6 Mosinee. Has that one too strong, but Anding was able to recover. Walk, guarded by Troy. Drives into the help. Here's Mark turning the corner. Underneath the seal, and get a foul called on Mosinee. Call it on Fry. Her first, the team's 13. Marg will shoot 2. And free throw, no good. Rest of our friends at Charlie's Hardware, from home projects, home repair to sporting goods, rental services, and automotive. No matter your need, turn to Charlie's Hardware of Mosinee to get the job done. So leave it to Charlie's Hardware, because you've got work to do. As Marg goes 1 for 2. Ties this one up, as we had a sub. Dable. And Warren subbing late as well. Walk and Marg will sit. Henrik with Troy, Fry, Dillenbeck, and Alexia Borisenko. There's another turnover. Ormond will bring it back out and reset the offense. Anding to Dable, guarded by Henrik, and she'll get a switch to Dillenbeck. Kuhn, pull up, long 2. That one too strong. Rebound tipped around and cleared by Fry. Third rebound for Bridget Fry. Dillenbeck in the front court. Henrik will run point. Borisenko trying to get a seal. They're doing double post, double block. Now to the baseline, Borisenko. Long skip to Dillenbeck. And her pass behind her intended target and turned over, the 5th Mosinee turnover here in the early going. As Jerschley and Stoffel will check back in for Fry and Troy. It'll be Jerschley, Stoffel, Henrik, Dillenbeck, Borisenko. As Dable will run point. Ormond gets a screen from Warren, and Dable with the pass, pull up, baseline jumper, gets the shooter's roll. 4 points for Maddie Dable. 9-7 Neillsville. 9:55 to go, first half. Jerschley turns the corner, turns on the jet, steps through, goes the block, wide open, Borisenko. And the senior gets her point of the night. Dable gets a switch, a little floater is short, and Borisenko had the rebound, an immediate jump ball, gives it to Mosinee, forced by Kuhn. 9:31 on the clock. Mosinee will have the basketball on the arrow. As Walk will check in for Ormond. Majola from residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture. Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call. Find them online at newtonelec.com. NEWTONELEC.com. As there's a steal by Dable. Walk through contact. Can't finish. Rebound Henrik. Mosinee controlling the rebounds, but Neillsville controlling the turnovers. Pass Jerschley, high post, underneath, wide open, Borisenko on the left side. 11-9 Mosinee, 8:53 to go. As Kuhn will bring it up. Underhands it to Maddie Dable, gets a screen from Warren. Pulls up for 3. Got it! 7 points for Maddie. 12-11 Neillsville with their second triple of the night. As Jerschley, for Dillenbeck, right back to Peyton Jerschley. Henrik. Dillenbeck. High post, pass too strong, picked off by Warren. Baseball pass out for Dable, poked away and then stolen by Henrik. Jerschley. Head down, steps through, Euros around, no good. Rebound tipped out to Kuhn. Just a second rebound for Neillsville. Pull up mid-range, it's good. 9 for Dable. 14-11. Jerschley. Overhand over to Henrik to the baseline. Borisenko goes trying to go to the block, and that's turned over. The 8th Mosinee turnover, Braylon Anding with the steal. Right wing Kuhn, that one just through the hands to Anding, trying to spin away, turnaround baseline jumper was deflected by Henrik. And Stoffel will get her third board. 3-point Neillsville lead. Jerschley. Over to Henrik. Dillenbeck. High post, Jerschley turns the corner, and she'll draw a foul and go to the line and shoot 2. Third foul on Neillsville. Be the first on Jessica Kuhn, as Peyton Jerschley will shoot a pair. And a timeout taken by Mosinee with 7 minutes exactly on the clock. You are watching non-conference girls basketball live on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
(14-11). Neillsville on top out of the first timeout taken by Coach Howe and Mosinee. Maddie Dave leads all scorers, 9 points. Peyton Jersley shooting a couple of free throws out of the timeout after the foul on Jessica Kuhn. First one is short and no good. As Troy will be in for Jersley pending a make. That one too strong, and the ball ripped free by Dave. Long skip. Banding in the corner. Ormond thought about the three. She'll drive and bring it back out. During the timeout, you could hear Coach Geyer very vocally telling his team, make sure you're moving the ball. Nothing stays stationary. The ball is always moving. Warren on the right wing. She'll hand it off to Walk. Walk jabs left. And he'll swing it left to Dave. Gets a switch, now guarded by Henrik. Warren, top of the key. Anding. Walk. Warren. Dave trying to go baseline. Henrik cutting it off. Now they get a switch to the post. Warren, turn around, squares up, cannot finish. Rebound, Jersley. Morgan next whistle. Henrik at the 10-foot line for volleyball. Jersley finds Addie Henrik. Into the baseline it goes for Clues back on the floor. Long skip, Jersley. Leap and catch by Peyton. Fry in the corner. Starting 5 on the floor for Mosinee. That one is bobbled and chased down by Henrik. And we get a travel called on Henrik after the tip. And that's the 9th Mosinee turnover, and Troy will head back onto the floor. .540 to go here in the first half. Might as well, for all of your tire and auto service needs, look to Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Great deals on tires that fit your needs and a sure thing to get you back on the road. That's Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Walk kicks back out to Ormond. Anding to Layla Walk. Blow by, pull up, jumper, too strong. Fry skies for the board. 4th rebound for Fry. Henrik to Troy in transition. Now Addie Henrik. To the corner for Fry. Long skip, Henrik. Underneath for Clues. Squares up through contact, no good. Rebound to Eden Marn. Emerson Ormond for a Walk. Long skip pass to the corner. Ormond guarded by Clues with 4.5 to go. Into the lane to the near corner for Marg. To the elbow and back out Dable. Dable gets a screen, gets a switch, but Stoffel tips it and forces the turnover. Troy finds Henrik, and we're going to get a foul called on a reach on Neillsville. Be the first on Emerson Ormond, the team's 4th. Jersley and Borisenko back on the floor as Kuhn will re-enter as well. As we had almost a dangerous situation. It would have been a technical foul if they had played with 6. It is not allowed. Fry, trapped on the baseline, to the high post. Borisenko's shot is blocked by Walk. Dable trying to turn around, kick to the wing for 3. That's up and over the backboard from Ending. Mosinee basketball. Plenty of bounce on the rims here in Mosinee. Jersley against this press, turns the corner for Fry. Finds Jersley. Troy. Borisenko on the block. Kick out Jersley. She'll look to drive and bring it back. Troy. Fry, or Borisenko, I should say. Lob back out for Troy. One hand bounce pass to Jersley with 3:25 on the clock. Here's Troy. Jersley, Fry in the corner. Stoffel on the cut into a triple team for Troy. Troy drives the left, and it's not there. Good defense for Dable. Jersley for Fry in the corner. To Troy. One touch for Borisenko, trying to back down, fading away. Cannot get the shot to fall, and Warren can't hang on. It's out of bounds. Last touched by Warren. Mosinee basketball, baseline right. 3 minutes exactly to go here in the first half. Troy inbounds to Stoffel. Elbow jumper. Turnaround is good. 5 points for Payson Stoffel. 14-13 Neillsville. As Anding will get it across to Dable. Troy will pick her up. Walk being guarded by Fry right now. Anding on the right wing. She's matched up with Jersley. Dable gets a screen. Ton of contact there, Anding and Jersley. Jersley battling through the screen. Now Warren. For Walk. Walk gets to the corner. Steps through. It's blocked by Borisenko. And Fry comes out with her 5th rebound. Jersley steps through. That's blocked by Warren. Anding comes out with it. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. 1 point lead. Dable open 3, or Dable, I should say. No good. Rebound Stoffel. Dable's in for her second triple. 2-on-1. Jersley through contact and will go to the line. She will draw the second foul on Layla Walk. Jersley, who is 0 for 2 her first trip, will shoot a pair. Might as well look just like these players are bringing their best to the court. Ridgetop Exteriors is bringing top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. To learn more, visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, and affordable service. Again, wherever you are, glad to have you joining us tonight. Officially 1 week into the season. Game started last Tuesday as Jersley 0 for 4, but Borisenko with the board. Borisenko steps back, long skip to Stoffel. Now Henrik, right back to Jersley. She's got an open 3. And that dead weight hits the back of the rim and falls through. The first 3 of the night for Mosinee gives them a 2-point lead. 84 seconds on the clock as Dable matched up, full court, hip to hip with Jersley. And Jersley just picks up whoever has the ball right now. She wants it, and she's going to get called for a hand check. Be her first foul, the team's 4th. A very physical stretch as Brooklyn Dillenbeck in the game for Alexia Borisenko. Kuhn, Ormond, Anding, Dable, and Warren on the floor as Dable will get in the backcourt. Clue, Stoffel, Henrik, Dillenbeck, and Jersley for Mosinee. Maddie Dable crossing over, gets it around. Ormond now back by the volleyball lines with the final minute about to begin. Dable will turn around, little runner, no good, off to the left. Rebound number 5 for Payson Stoffel. Leaking out, Jersley, a layup, No good. Rebound, Warren. Dable, long skip Orman. She's got an open three. That's too strong. Another board for Stoffel, and Jerschley leaking out again. Wide open layup is good. 5 points for Jerschley. 18-14, Mosinee, final 30 seconds here. And I think Neillsville will play for the final shot. Dable across for Anding. To the corner. Warren, 15 seconds. Deep three for Dable. Yes! 12 points for Maddie Dable. Makes it a 1-point game. Final 7 seconds now. Jerschley, skip for Henrik. She'll turn the corner. Drives. And they will not get a shot off. And the half comes to an end. So that 3 at the end of the first half will make it a 1-point game as the teams will head to the locker rooms. It is 18-17 Mosinee after one half. As you are watching non-conference girls basketball, it's a thriller here on Zaleski Sports.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded hybrid mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
It is halftime here. It's a 1-point game. Mosinee up 18-17 on Neillsville. We'll take a look at some of the other scores around the Zaleski Sports Network. Going final earlier tonight, Auburndale picked up an early conference win over Edgar, 60-35. In non-conference over in Amherst, it is 41-8 Amherst over Rosschuld with about 4 minutes to go in the first half there. Boys basketball going to the half. It is Adams Friendship 52-13 over the Pacelli Cardinals. 12-2 Pittsville over Greenwood Granton. About 10.5 to go first half there in girls basketball from Pittsville. From the Ghost Slayer in Kaukauna, Kimberly up on Kaukauna, 23-15, about 5 minutes to go in the first half there. In Marshfield, 33-4, Neenah up on Marshfield, just about under 6 minutes to go in the first half there. And over in Stratford, it is 13-8 Assumption up on Stratford with about 7 minutes to go in the first half. And in hockey action, second period, 2-1 Baldwin Woodville up on Marshfield in hockey. And your score here, 18-17, Mosinee on top. We'll have a look at your scores and stats after this as you are watching non-conference girls basketball at halftime here on Zaleski Sports.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Take your education out of the classroom and give New Spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $30 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicolaybank.com. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Halftime continuing here from Mosinee, and a 1-point lead for the Mosinee Indians, looking for their second win of the season. Neillsville looking for win number 3 here in the early going. Take a look at some of the numbers. For Neillsville, leading all scorers, 12 first-half points for Maddie Dable. She had a couple of threes. She is the only player with more than 5 points in the game for either team. 3 points for Emerson Ormond, 1 each for Eden Marg and Layla Walk. Walk, the only player in foul trouble. She had 2 fouls in that first half. 7 rebounds for Neillsville, 2 each for Braylon Anding and Eden Marg, and just 3 turnovers for the Warriors in that first half. Mosinee at 5 points apiece from Peyton Jershly and Payson Stoffel. 4 points for Alexia Borisenko, 2 each for Addie Henrik and Abby Clues. 18 rebounds for Mosinee, led by 6 from Stoffel and 5 from Bridget Fry, but 9 turnovers forced in that first half against Mosinee, and that's part of the reason why Neillsville was keeping this one close. That and some free throw issues. Mosinee 1 of 6 from the line in that first half. 2 of 4 was Neillsville in the first 18 minutes. Again, it's a 1-point game. This one going down to the wire, you'd have to think. Here from Mosinee, a great test, and we'll talk more about it as we get closer to the second half as Neillsville retakes the floor as you were watching girls basketball live on Zaleski Sports.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Set the sails for Black November. Smee, this one looks epic.
Our inventory is mighty and in ship shape, Captain.
Arr, whether it's furniture, appliances, or mattresses, they are all priced to set sail, Captain.
I see it's time for me to take me Black November back. This could be interesting.
Follow your compass to Mittens in Marshfield and find your treasure chest this Black November.
The littlest thing of walking or just being able to get around the community or walk to the grocery store or walk around the grocery store is just something little, but that is such an impactful thing, I think, to the patient to say, okay, well, I have 5 other things, but you were able to just help me with one of them. And I think that is gratifying for me personally, just to help even one small aspect of their life.
Halftime continues here, starting to wind down. Both teams on the floor as we get set for the second half here on Zaleski Sports. Again, my name is Mike Wendland. Braden Bullis on the production side of things. 1 point lead, Mosinee on top. That 3, though, from Maddie Dable gets a little momentum for Neillsville heading into the second half. And as we do that, we'll take a quick look around what's coming up on Friday. A bunch of games coming your way, some holiday tournaments, starting with the Cranberry Classic in Wisconsin Rapids. Girls will start at 11:30, Pittsville and Columbus Catholic, then Nakusa and Assumption. The boys will have Columbus Catholic against Nakusa, and Neillsville boys taking on Assumption in the nighttime, 6:30 and 8:15. There. And hockey over in Eau Claire. Wausau West will take on Notre Dame at 4, Superior and Eau Claire Memorial at 6:30. Mosinee will take on New London in boys action at 7 o'clock Friday night. DC Everest and Superior will go head-to-head at Wausau East, and then Wausau East and Eau Claire North. 3 and 5 the times there. And then 3 games at the Herd Arena in Oshkosh. I'll be there for those. As it'll be all boys. Lord's Academy in Florence, Winneconne and Appleton North, and Bayport and Oshkosh West. Games at 3, 4:30, and 6 scheduled. All those games can be found on Zaleski Sports. Neillsville will start with basketball here to start the second half. This opening game brought to you by Foundation Finance. Start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-living group, full-time benefits that start day one. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. Anding with the ball now. Onto the wing for Kuhn. Same 5 for both teams that start. Drive and kick, walk to Kuhn on the right wing. To the corner, walk, open 3, near corner, good! Layla Walk gets her first triple of the night, 2018 Neillsville, as Henrik. Wing-to-wing pass, Henrik on the left side finds Jerschley. Fry trying to drive. Drive and kick, Jerschley gets a screen, pick and roll with Clues, it's not there. To the elbow and Fry, now Henrik right side. Jerschley. Fry. Over to Peyton Jerschley. She'll drive, pull up, just inside the arc. That one too strong off the back. Rebound blocked from Clues. And then Dable out with it. Jessica Kuhn left side, trying to turn the corner. Walk. Brings it back out. They'll swing it. Anding. She'll go to the left. Underhand for Walk. Trying to turn the corner on Fry. To the corner. Open 3. That's too strong from Kuhn. Rebound to Stoffel, her 7th. Stoffel 5 points, 7 rebounds on the night. As Addie Henrik to the near corner for Fry. Fry gets a natural pick, goes up, can't finish on the left side. And a lot of contact, out of bounds, last touched by Mosinee. As one of our friends at Express Employment. Get help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals. Locations, Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Learn more at expresspros.com. That is expresspros.com. Dable, head fake and drive, walk. Now we'll put her head down to Warren, to Kuhn. Dable, drive, a no-look pass. Warren, wide open 3 in the corner. Too strong. Rebound tipped out to Dable. And then we'll get a jump ball. And very vocal Coach Howell getting a warning from the official as Mosinee will get it after the jump ball. Henrik driving to a triple team, back to Jerschley. She'll step through, little runner, will not fall. Rebound, Clues, and that's poked away. And we're going to get a foul on Henrik, her 2nd, and the team's 1st. On a trip. Marzolo, it's not too hot, not too cold. Turn to Four Seasons Heating and Cooling in Cronin-Wetter for all of your AC and heating needs. Commercial or residential for new units or repair. Call Four Seasons Heating and Cooling in Cronin-Wetter. Kuhn to Dable, open three, near corner. And it's good. 15 points for Maddie Dable. 23-18. Jersley over the top of the press, and she'll bring it back out. Has to pick up her dribble, finds Stoffel. Henrik on the drive, finds Clues. Back to Stoffel. Hard screen from Clues, pick and roll. Oh, good help defense against that zone. Fry to the post. Stoffel goes up around and out, but she'll shoot two. Be the second foul on Tessa Warren. Stoffel was 1 of 2 in the first half from the free throw line. First free throw will rattle through. And another those four bullets, don't even think about it. It is 23-19. But I know you want, I think you've done the Monsters Inc. before. (23-20) as Stoffel goes 2 for 2. And it's Marg on the floor. Oh, no, sorry, that was Braden Sutter who did that. Apologies, Mr. Bullis. Same first name. Kuhn on the left wing, a lob over the top is turned over. Jersley steps through and is fouled. Second foul on Kuhn. Jersley will shoot two. Jersley was 0 of 4 in the first half. This one she gets to fall. As Troy on the floor, along with Ormond. Marzolo back is Family Chiropractic in Rothschild provides personalized chiropractic care no matter what issue your body is battling, from migraines and anxiety to stress or a wide variety of youth issues. Let Backus Family Chiropractic give you back the life that you deserve as Jersley goes 2 for 2. It's a 1-point game once again, 23-22. Neillsville on top as Dable's able to, she's trapped and she's able to just get it past the 10 line, avoids the 10-second call. There's Ormond being guarded by Fry. They'll get a switch. Dable drive and kick. Anding being checked by Troy. Walk draws a foul on a reach. A little bit of a hand check there from Mosinee. Second team foul. Second on Peyton Jersley. Baseline inbound. Ormond will toss it in. Along with Anding, Dable, Walk, and Marg. Underneath, looking for Marg. Turn around, little jumper is good. Eden Marg, the freshman, makes it a 3-point game. Henrik gets a screen from Stoffel, crossing over, gets by Marg, goes coast to coast, and go to the line. Be the first foul on Marg. So Henrik will get her first 2 free throws of the night. And she'll hit the first. Mosinee was 1 of 6 in the first half from the line. They are 6 of 6 in this second half. 25-24 Warriors on top. Marg. And she's going to call for a double dribble. Or we have a foul or a double dribble? Inadvertent whistle. We play on. Warren will check in for Marg. They're saying it was tipped away by Mosinee, so that is not a double dribble, so it ends up being an inadvertent whistle. Neillsville keeps the basketball. Dable finds Ormond. Warren at the top. High pass Dable on the right wing, trying to drive on Jersley. Quick closeout on the double. Ormond near side, guarded by Henrik. Trying to turn the corner and drive and kick. Walk now. Hand out, trying to get by Fry. It's not there. Backdoor pass. What a play. Warren hits. Beautiful two-girl basketball on the backdoor cut to the baseline for Warren. She gets her first points of the night. Henrik into a double, brings it back out. Long skip, Troy to the elbow, and she'll bounce it baseline for Fry. Fry through contact, cannot finish. Rebound to Warren, her second board. Lob over the top for Ormond. Now it's Warren, a three-point lead for Neillsville. 12:30 to go. Walk thought about the three. Now she'll drive on Stoffel. Near side Anding. To Warren. Walk gets by Stoffel. Draws contact and will go to the line. Dipped that shoulder and drew the foul. It'll be the second on Bridget Fry and the team's third. Walk, who is one of two from the stripe, will shoot a pair. As well, from our friends at Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind with roofing, siding, and windows that are built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors, they guarantee quality that you can trust. Again, that's Infinity Exteriors. Two for two for Layla Walk. She's got 6 points in the game. 29-24. Troy. Dylan Beck. As Borisenko will be in next whistle. Jersley trying to drive on Walk. Backhand pass Fry. Gets up, can't finish at the basket again. Rebound Warren. Fry doing a great job on the glass, 5 rebounds, struggling from the field, looking for her first points of the night. Ormond. A drive, it'll be a foul on the ground. Oh, they're going to give her 2 shots. They are going to give free throws for Walk. Be the first on Brooklyn Dillenbeck. The team's fourth. All right, local friends at Culligan Drinking Water, specializing in all of your drink water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy, unparalleled service, convenient delivery options. Speaking of which, time for some Culligan water. In the business, we call that product placement. Walk, 1 for 2, rebound tipped around and chased down by Warren. Dable gets it back, guarded by Dillenbeck. Trying to make Maddie go right. Ormond, drive and kick. Anding's got an open 3, and she hits. First points for Braden Anding. Or Braylon Anding, I should say. Hope if I could read my own writing. 33-24, largest lead for either team. Neillsville. Yeah, I think it was an empty possession. We may be seeing a timeout soon from Mosinee, and we'll get a foul called on Mosinee. They called a clear out on Abby Clues. Coach Howe unhappy. Mosinee going to come out with some pressure. Warren gets it over the timeline, has to wait for her teammates to join her as Dable to Walk. Henrik and Stoffel heading to the table. Drive and kick for Anding. And her pass, what a catch on the sideline by Walk. Gets around Fry to the elbow. Long skip near corner for Dable. Poked away, but recovered by Anding. Braylon Anding now to the post. Walk. Long skip, Ormond. She'll drive, kick back out. Dable's got a three. Left of the circle is good. 18 points. Timeout. Mosinee, it is a full, looks like, so we will do the same. 9:59 to go, 36-24 Neillsville. You're watching girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
9:59 remaining. Neillsville's opened up a 12-point lead, 36-24. They've hit four threes in this second half. Henrik with Stoffel, Dylan Beck, Kluz, and Borisenko on the floor for Mosinee. Walk, Dable, Warren, Ormond, and Anding. Stoffel trying to go to the block and turns it over. The steal will go to Dable. Walk. Walk, drive, and kick for Anding. Walk, right side. Stoffel is there. As Dable. Ormond near side. Guarded tightly by Henrik. Hand on hip. Hip to hip they go. High dribble to Walk. 3 quarters done. 9 minutes to go. And a foul called on Henrik. Be her third. Team's fifth. Just a team 6. So Neillsville will be in the bonus the rest of the way. Jersley and Troy back in the game. Mosinee's going 8 deep. Neillsville's gone 7. Ormond will bring it out to Layla Walk. Anding. For Warren. And they'll bring it back out to reset. Quick closeout. Stoffel staying with Walk. Anding 3 on the wing. Too strong. Hits the wire. Mosinee basketball. That's Stevensman Orthopedics, proud to provide complimentary sports physicals to Central Wisconsin athletes this winter. Call 715-344-0701 to schedule your appointment. Again, 715-344-0701. Henrik, right wing into the corner. It goes for Troy. Stoffel, hand off to Troy. She'll step into a 3. That's off to the right. Long rebound chased down by Kluz in the corner. 5th rebound for Kluz. Jersley trying to get the edge on Walk. And a lot of contact. We play on. No call. Through contact, and Jersley's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Be the first on Braylon Anding. Jersley 2 of 6 from the line in the game. Coach Gary made some sort of, I think, Packers snipe. with the official, and he says that the push-up really wasn't there as Jershly hits the first free throw. That's all our friends at Nicolay Bank, offering personal banking at its best locations: Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. You can learn more at nicolaybank.com. Dylan Beck back on the floor for Henrik. As Jershly will get back to 50%. She's 4 of 4 in the half, 4 of 8 from the line in the game. It's a 10-point lead. And Troy will get called for the reach. And that's going to put Neillsville on the free throw line in the bonus, 1-1. For Layla Walk, who is 4 of 6 in the game from the free throw line. She's got 7 points. First foul on Megan Troy. And the front end is good. And the second one is not. And Stoffel will get rebound number 8. Jershly will run point with Dylan Beck, Troy, Stoffel, and Clues. Troy underneath has got Dylan back into a double. Turns around. That one's blocked. And it will stay with Mosinee. As well from our friends at Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Troy will inbound it, baseline left, to Clues in the corner. Stoffel just outside the paint. She'll turn around. 12-footer, no good. Rebound, Maddie Dable. Her 4th rebound of the night. To go along with 18 points. As Emerson Ormond tries to turn the corner on Troy. She does. Driving, kick, ending, long 2. Rattles through. 5 points for Braylon Anding. 39-28. Jershly will kick it out. Dylan Beck. And she'll draw a foul on a hold. The 5th Neillsville foul of the half. Will be the 2nd on Anding. Reminder as well that for 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union has been part of your hometown team, local, trusted, strong. Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first. Federally insured by NCUA. Jershly. And that one no good from Troy, and Warren with her 5th rebound. That's a game high, or team high. Davo underhand just past the timeline for Ormond, trying to turn the corner. That one tipped and stolen by Fry. Fry steps through, is fouled on the ground, no shot. Be the 2nd on Ormond. 6th team as Jessica Kuhn will re-enter the game. So Neillsville will have their starting 5 on the floor with 6.5 to go. Stoffel into a double, trying to step through, goes up, can't finish. And then she's going to call for the foul on the rebound. Her 1st and the team's 8th. So we'll have a 1-1 for Tessa Warren. Warren has not attempted a free throw. She hits her first. 3 points, 6 rebounds for Warren in the game. And that rebounding number, the number 1 mark on the team. And she'll go 2 for 2 from the stripe. And the lead is 15. Just 8 points in the second half for Mosinee. Troy. Jershly. Stoffel. To Henrik. Henrik steps through, goes up, can't finish. Another rebound for Warren. Give and go with Dable. Dable underneath. 10-footer good for Anding. She's got 7 timeout on the floor. Called by Neillsville. 5:44 remaining in regulation. 43-26 Warriors. A dominating second half as you're watching non-conference girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded hybrid mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
5:44 remaining. Neillsville with a 26-8 advantage here in the second half. Their defense has been dominant. Only forced 3 turnovers, but they've been doing a great job limiting second chance points and limiting just baskets. Mosinee has not hit a field goal in the second half. All their points are from the free throw line. Stoffel. Hand off Henrik, trying to turn the corner. Right back Stoffel. She will take a 3, and she'll hit the 3. Stoffel with 10. First Mosinee player in the double figures tonight. And the first field goal of the half at 5 minutes to go. Walk for Dable. Kuhn trying to turn the corner. Kicks it back out. Anding back to Walk. Rips through, guarded tightly by Jerschley. Kuhn is Mosinee starting to foul. They will send Kuhn to the foul line with a 1-and-1. Let's see if they call Jerschley or Fry. Be the third on Fry. So Mosinee starting the foul game at 4:33. First free throw is good from the senior. First point of the night for Jessica Kuhn. The lead up to 15. Both teams have been great from the line here in the second half. Mosinee is 8 of 8. That one around and out. 7 of 10 is Neillsville here in the second half. Jerschley picks up her dribble, gets it across for Fry. Fry, it traveled. Trying to lower her shoulder through. Neillsville took a half step backwards. It's the offensive version of pulling the chair out. And forcing the turnover as Henrik will depart. Troy will enter the game. Henrik with 3 fouls. Troy with just 1. As Dable with Kuhn. She'll find Anding. Kuhn will draw the foul. And shoot 2. That'll be the 10th foul. We call it a 1 of 2 players. They'll call it on Fry, her 4th. Kuhn will shoot 2. First one rounded out, no good. Henrik will be in offense for defense. And fouls for not as many fouls. Kuhn 0 for 2, rebound Henrik. And that one almost stolen. Walk had jumped the pass, and I think it's tipped away. Walk comes through backside and forces the turnover. Now Layla Walk. Guarded tightly by Troy into a quick trap. They find Anding. Troy staying close. Dable trying to battle through a double. Finds Kuhn. And then there's the foul taken by Troy. Her second. First one short, no good. I'm glad to have you joining us wherever you may be. Neillsville leads by 15. 3:38 to go. As Kuhn goes 1 for 2. The lead now 16. Troy, catch and shoot on the wing, no good. Rebound, takes a bounce to Dable. Fifth rebound for Maddie Dable. Marg checking in. Spinning away and keeping it in the front corner. Underneath, wide open is Warren, and she'll score. 6 points for Tessa Warren. And Neillsville is rolling. Jerschley. Step through, goes up. Count the bucket and one for Jerschley. She's got 11. Third on Walk. Warren and Anding will sit. As I don't know why the clock was running. They're going to put 3:03 on the clock. .16 seconds ran. They put the time back. The and one for Jerschley is good. So she's now 5 of 5 in the second half. She's got 12 points, leading all Mosinee players as Dable gets it across for Walk. Long skip for Kuhn. Kuhn trapped. And do we get the foul now? We do. The third on Abby Clues. So Jessica Kuhn will shoot 2 more. She's 2 of 6. And she'll hit the first. 48-32 Warriors on their way to 3-0. That one no good, Clues the board. Henrik trying to back down into a double, and she's fouled. So she'll have a 1-and-1. Be the first on Maddie Dable. Front end is good for Henrik. And Mosinee shot 1 of 6 from the line in the first half. They're 10 of 10 here in the second. 10 of 11. I'll take the blame for that one. Rebound to Eden Mark, and Ormond is trapped, and we had a timeout taken by Neillsville. 2:40 on the clock. They lead by 15. You're watching girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
2:40 to go. Anding will be checking back. It looks like it'll be Walk, Davel, Ormond, Anding, and Kuhn. Troy, Stoffel, Jershly, Clues, and Henrik for Mosinee. Ball is tipped by Stoffel and taken by Ormond, and she'll find Maddie Davel. 2.5 to go. She'll turn the corner, drive and kick back to Walk. Gets around Troy, kick out, and they'll reset for Anding. You won't find too many teams better at putting the stall on, but there's a turnover. Henrik. Jershly goes up, can't finish the layup, but we get a foul on Mosinee. On Stoffel. On the rebound, and we're going to have 2 free throws for Braylon Anding. First one, no good, too strong. Second one is. 8 points all in the second half for Anding. 49-33. 2:10 remaining and now counting as Henrik. Drive to the baseline. Clues, 10-footer, good. 4 points for Clues. 49-35, under 2 to go. Walk. Long pass for Ormond. She'll get over to Kuhn, and they're going to take the foul there for Troy. Her third. Kuhn, 3 of 8. That one short, no good. 106 seconds remaining. That one is good. A 1-for-2 trip, and Warren will re-enter. 50-35. As Henrik brings it into the front court. Finds Troy. Back to Henrik. Lob to the corner for Jershly. Trying to go baseline on Warren. Is trapped, and she stepped on the baseline and turns it over. As we will get everything set up, we'll end the game, the final 90 seconds, on our wireless microphone, as there's a lob over the top for Davel. Quiet, productive night. I mean, quiet for 18 points, but Davel's kind of run the show. Anding gets it back for Ormond. Finds Walk on the right wing. 70 seconds. Warren, turn around, 10-footer, good. 8 points for Warren, all in the second half, to go along with 7 rebounds. Jershly to Stoffel. Into the corner for Troy, driving baseline. Reverse layup will send her to the free throw line. 49.8 on the clock. There's going to be the third foul on Anding, as we will see entering the game Mercedes Bales. Number 13. First one from Troy is short, no good. Miners know that coming up after the game will be your Merrill Steel post-game show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest and apply at merrillsteel.com. Again, that is merrillsteel.com. Troy, 1 for 2. 52-36 your score. Out of the press is Walk. Bobbles it, has to find a passing partner. She'll go over the top for Bales. To Warren, and they're over. Ormond. To Walk. Walk weaving through underneath wide open Warren. She's got 10. Final 30. Henrik for Troy. She'll line up a 3 and hit. 54-39, and then a steal, and Henrik puts it through. 54-41, final 10. Dable to walk over the top. Warren, 4 seconds left to Bales for a bucket. Will not fall. Rebound to Fry, and the ball game is over. Your final score here from Mosinee. It is Neillsville 54, Mosinee 41. Again, stay tuned. Your Merrill Steel post-game show is on the way next. We'll talk with Coach Geyer and a Warrior player when we return.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel, be it sawn.
Back here with your Merrill Steel post-game show, joined with Coach Geyer and Tess Warren. And Coach, this defense, it's been 20-plus years of Neillsville shutting teams down in the second half. Just talk about the intensity and effort that you held them for 13 minutes without a made basket in that second half.
Well, that is a good team, and we knew we had to dig in. I told the kids this game's going to come down to, can we stay with their physicality, and can we defend against their speed? They got some nice kids. They're going to be a good team moving forward. So we're always, defense really takes just a lot of hard work and some heart and a little bit of head to know where to be in your head. So we believe everybody can do it. I hope we get them to believe everybody can do it. But everybody, I think the key is that we have to stay connected when we play it that way. And our kids buy into it, and they know that when we travel on the road to big games like this, you got to play that way. Otherwise, they're going to run you right out of the place.
You talk about that communication, that all of that unique connectivity. In his own defense, that has to be the case. It's got to be almost like everything's on a string.
Everybody's on a string.
Just talk about being able to limit them, especially their outside shooting. They could not hit threes.
Well, hopefully it was because we got there, and contested a little bit. But we want to get to the ball. We want to try to. If we have them scouted and we know who their shooters are, we try to run them off the line and make them dribblers. But the backside of that zone has to see what's going on and know when to bump up, know when to get back. And their big kids really make it difficult, because if you get pulled out, they can be really physical inside. And it was just a good pre-Thanksgiving basketball game between, I think, 2 pretty good teams.
Absolutely. Last thing I'll ask is talk about scheduling a team like Mosinee in non-conference play. Scheduling a team a couple of divisions higher than you, a tough environment here in Mosinee. What does it mean for you guys going now the next few months? I'm sure this is a game you're going to be thinking about when you get into tournament time.
Yeah, this is great experience for us. I always joked, I retired as the superintendent of Neillsville, and I gave up my opportunity to fire the athletic director who schedules all these tough non-conference matches. But no, we want to play teams like this in non-conference, because win or lose, we're going to find out a little bit about who we are and how competitive we can be. So these are great games for us, especially to come on the road and play teams like this. Great program. They've got great kids, and they're going to be a good team going down the stretch. And happy Thanksgiving to everybody going into Thanksgiving weekend.
Thank you, Coach. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Great job tonight, and we'll see you down the road.
Thank you.
Tess Warner, highlights player of the game, 10 points, 7 rebounds, all that scoring in the second half. Just talk about coming into the second half, you only had 17, and you guys were able to turn things on quickly and really start to pull things away.
Yeah, I think our halftime talk really just
put us in a better mood. We were kind of getting in our heads in the first quarter and the second quarter, I guess, too. But I think we really pulled it all together by the time the second half came around.
For sure, and again, you and Anding both had all of your points in the second half. Maddie did her thing in the first half and kind of took the backseat to you guys. What does it mean to have this kind of balance with this team that you have multiple different players who can get 10 plus any given night?
I think we have 15 girls that could do that. I think we're just really skilled team, and we show off whenever we can.
And I asked Coach about this. What is it like for you to have these kind of games in non-conference? When you get into tournament time, how do you look back on a game like this, playing a team that's a couple of divisions up in a bigger conference, and the test that it gave you?
It kind of just makes us think about who we played at the beginning and then how strong we started the season out, and we want to end that way too.
And what's it going to be like now turning ahead? Conference play is right around the corner. How are you going to now use this game to get ready for conference?
We're going to just continue to get better as the season goes on every day.
All right, you've done this before, I'm sure. You get in our highlight house?
I haven't actually.
Oh, really? So you see your camera up there. I'm sure you see your teammates do it, though, right? Okay, I'll count you in from 3, okay? 3, 2, 1.
I'm Tessa Warren, and I'm in the house.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big board, yes, sir.
That'll wrap things up here from Mosinee. Everyone stay warm, stay safe. We'll talk to you next time. This has been your Merrill Steel postgame show, and good night.